Hey everyone, Frank here from Realhub and campaigntrack, and thank you for tuning in. In this video series, I'm going to be talking about all the different key elements that you're going to want to do in a listing presentation and what we have in the Engage proposal tool inside the system. In the first video, I want to discuss branding. And this is a very key element, and there's kind of a couple of different layers that we need to think about. Now, at the corporate franchise level, we need to ensure that we have across our entire network consistency of brand. And so it doesn't matter which office we have. It might be one in Darwin, it might be one in Sydney, it might be one in New Zealand. We want to make sure that when we're putting out our presentations, they look consistent. On the other side, on the boutique level, we want to make sure that within our office, all of our agents, regardless of sales strategy, are talking in the same way, are having the same branding presence. Essentially, it's the same challenge that we have across the franchise group, but just inside a single office. And I want to show you how we're going to solve that using the platform, so let's dive on in. Now, when we go into the platform and we say preview and edit our proposal tool, what's going to happen is the way we've designed this is to allow flexibility for our agents. So there's a couple of key things that we need to think about that's going to ensure that the agents actually utilize this product. Now, number one, we need to make it quick and easy. Nothing that I need to talk about that in this video, but number two is we need to provide the flexibility that's going to ensure that they actually feel that this is going to suit their sales strategy. So let me talk about that a little bit further. So what you notice as I scroll through this example presentation that we have here of our fake branding, what you'll notice is as I scroll through, I have a couple of different options that's going to provide that flexibility. On the left-hand side, you will notice as I scroll through that I have these up and down arrows. And essentially that's going to allow me to move sections up and down. And there's a very key reason that we've decided to do this. And the reason is, as we launched, we realized there's many different ways that you can go into a listing presentation and sell. And so some agents might have this idea that they want to talk about price and commission up front at the top because it's on the top of the vendor's mind. And so what they want to do is go through and move a particular section up that suits their sales strategy. On the totally opposite side, you're going to have some agents who don't want to talk about price, don't want to talk about commission because they want to have it more as a negotiation point. So for them, we have the ability to enable and disable. And so that gives you that ability to go, hey, okay, this presentation, I'm going to disable that section, and then that will make that section lightly grayed out and therefore not shown to the vendor. And so that's going to give them that flexibility to ensure that the presentation works for them. Now the key is we don't want to make sure that an agent has to do this each and every time, right? We don't want to have them battling against your standard presentation. So what's going to happen when they move sections up and down, when they turn off sections enabled and disabled, moving forward, when they log in, it's going to have their exact settings. So they might spend the first time maybe 30 minutes setting it all up, but moving forward, it's going to work in the same way that they like it. And therefore, when they come in, it's exactly the presentation they want. Now, at a branding level, we still give them that flexibility, right? We're moving sections up and down, but the reality is fonts and colors and all of that will remain consistent. And that's the key. That's the thing that we need to really make sure that we're doing. And so we'll lock certain pieces down to make sure that it is consistent, but where we think the flexibility is right, and this is where we work with the offices or the corporate teams, we will do and ensure that it's nice and flexible. So that's all I need to talk about in this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. And as always, if you don't already, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is where we bring out this content first. Thanks so much.